forgotten pages of the Book of Good and Evil comes a dark force wreaking havoc on an unsuspecting world. This evil horde strikes terror in even the staunchest hearts and has come to be known as warriors. Led by the walkie-talkie Tower of Destruction, Plague. A true physical specimen, an iron beauty, Steel Maiden. He's too hot to handle, he's Pyro! The biggest chip off the Rock of Gibraltar, Lady Battleaxe. The Duke of Doom, he's your worst nightmare. The Royal Good Girl, gone bad, Princess Malice. The utter state of confusion, he's Chaos. And a truly dangerous snake in the grass, Venom!
And I, the Lord of Rules and Discipline, have recruited the most skillful teams of modern-day knights to do battle against the despicable warriors. Representing the gold team from Laguna Beach, nutritionist Cathy Sassin and Pasadena land surveyor Brian Simpson are determined to level their opponents. For the purple team, future Los Angeles Sheriff Michael Johnson and his partner, aerobics instructor Kathy Perry, hope to give the Warriors a real workout. These teams shall vie for knighthood in a whirling battle where but one couple shall reap the riches of sweet victory. There is no turning back. The time has come for knights and warriors.
Take a good look at the Warrior Dome, because this is the battleground for today's preliminary round one competition of Knights and Warriors. How you doing, everybody? I'm Joe Fowler, and I'm going to be calling all the action for the next 60 minutes as we take you back to the sporting games of King Arthur's Court with a 1990s spin. And joining me wherever the action takes place throughout today's tournament is Lisa Canning. Lisa, where are you?
Hey, Joe, I'm right here with the crowd. We are all in the mood for a good battle. And I promise, no matter what the Warriors try to do to the Knights, I'm going to be right there with all the inside stories. Joe?
It looks like everybody's enjoying themselves, but the mood is about to change because do you know what this sound means? The Warriors have entered the arena. You know what? They love the booing. They love it. In fact, the more boos, the more taunting, the more the crowd seems to hate the Warriors, the happier the Warriors are. Okay, let's get going on this round one competition. Today's Knights will take to the arena as they square off in 8 challenging events. We have Catherine, Brian, Michael, and Kathy, and they have changed out of their street clothes. They are ready to face the mighty Warriors. Like the man said, there is no turning back now. The action begins with the men in one of the most difficult, or shall I say, heated, of our one-on-one contests, Battle Swords.
This tall platform houses 2 mechanical treadmills. Each competitor must keep running while striking each other with their padded swords. If a knight knocks off the warrior first, 50 points are earned. If both are still standing at the end of this 30-second tournament, the knight will receive 25 points.
The gold teams, Brian Simpson will go first. Brian is a 27-year-old land surveyor from Pasadena, California. He stands 6'3", weighs in at 210 pounds. His opponent? None other than everyone's worst nightmare.
This is it! It's called the Battle Swords, but I call it the Red Eye. Because when you see some chump sailing over the platform, that is what is called an overnight flight, the Red Eye.
All right, Brian's taking his place on the platform. They're about ready to start. Let's watch the action. Remember, the last 4 times Nightmare has played in this, he's dropped his opponent in under 12 seconds. He is pummeling Brian. He's also crossed the line. Brian goes down in 9 seconds. Nightmare stepped over the line. I don't know if it's enough to call an infraction. We do know that Brian Simpson is down. Take another look. You see Nightmare using the sword like a fly swatter. Bang, bang, gotcha right there. Brian's thinking, I don't need this. I'm bugging out of here. Raid!
Hey, Brian, 9 seconds. What happened?
I don't know, it just caught me off guard. It's all right, it's only one event. We'll get him on the next one.
The purple team's Michael Johnson is now going to take his place on the platform. Nightmare was asking if he could start hitting him as soon as he comes on the platform. This should be a great matchup. Let's check out his stats. Michael's a 23-year-old movie prop man. He's now training to become an LA County Sheriff. He's 6 feet, a sturdy 219 pounds from Canoga Park, California. Will he knock Nightmare off? Will he go the distance? Or will he go flying himself? You're going to find out. Look at Michael start to hit immediately. Oh, that backfired. Nightmare took exactly 5 seconds to pummel him and throw him to the ground. Michael Johnson is getting a dose of Nightmare, and I think he wants to stay his distance. Nightmare looks as strong as ever, doesn't he? 9 seconds and 5 seconds. He dispatches the Knights. Here we go. The scores are easy to read. The gold team of Simpson and Sassin, 0. The purple team of Johnson and Perry, 0. I think we're going to see some points now, though. One of our most popular events features 4 warriors going against 1 knight. Now, that may not seem very fair, but that's what makes it interesting. It's called the Sorcerer's Wheel.
This giant wheel will be spinning in one direction while the knight runs in the opposite direction. If that's not enough, we've also placed a couple of hurdles that the knight must jump while trying to stay on both feet. Each time the knight passes the lap counter on the outside of the wheel, 10 points will be earned. This is a 45-second event.
But it's not that simple. We have added a 75-pound mace that the warriors will hurl in an attempt to knock the knights off the wheel.
You've heard the expression, make my day? Well, I've got something that I call Mace My Night.
Oh, I get it!
Battle Axe gets it. Okay, this is an individual event with just the women competing, but the points they earn will be added to their team score. First up to take a spin on the wheel is the gold team's Cathy Sassin. Catherine is a 29-year-old nutritionist from sunny Laguna Beach, California. She's 5'7" and a solid 142 pounds. As Catherine gets ready to step into enemy territory, she's being sized up by 4 eager mace-wielding warriors: Princess Malice, Venom, Steel Maiden, and Lady Battle Axe. 45 on the clock. Sassin waits to hit the wheel because the mace was right in front of her. She's tripped already, but here she goes. You gotta hurdle, you gotta round the mace, you gotta go a lap to get 10 points. Lady Battle Axe with the warrior windup, lets it fly. She's a little rusty. Oh, Catherine trips up herself, but there was no mace involved. Is there a little intimidation? Possibly so. 19 seconds and counting. We have 10 points, 1 lap at 10 points. Malice slams her into the interior. This lap will not count. Cathy Sassin is having trouble keeping her footing. Wouldn't you with a 75-pound death ball? Oh, it cuts her down and knocks her off the wheel. That looked awfully dangerous. Cathy Sassin survives with 10 points. It hurts all the way up here. Take another look. Oh, Catherine, first thing you have to do is get on the wheel. See, you got to crawl before you can hurdle, slip, slide, bump, crash, and get burned.
You seem to be really intimidated by that mace. Is that what slowed you up?
Because when I first got on, it was right in front of me. So it threw me a little bit. If I could have got a few steps in before I saw it coming, but once I got into it, it's heavy.
Thanks, Lisa. Sassin with an ugly spill. Now we have the purple team's Cathy Perry getting ready to take her place on the wheel. 26-year-old aerobics instructor from West Hills, California. She's 5'9", weighs 135. But can she hurdle? We're gonna find out. 45 on the clock. She waits her turn on the wheel, and here we go. And she too starts off pretty shaky. Tripped up. There's Battle Axe. Watch the windup. Behind her. Oh, I don't know if Cathy knew what was about to hit her. Does she know? She doesn't. She does now. Simple as 1, 2, 3. And Sassin and Perry both are spilled in the Sorcerer's Wheel. Take another look. Cathy was running real strong at first, but Battle Axe, look, she muscles the mace to Malice for the assist. Cathy gets checked in the hip and chucked off the wheel.
Cathy, were you thrown when you had such a hard time getting on the wheel? Is that what happened?
God, I hope your kids didn't see that. And you better quit laughing, because we play for keeps.
See, Lisa, I'll wake up in the morning and look like this, and she'll still look like that.
Well, the good news for the purple team is as Cathy Perry was falling, she kind of tripped up right over the lap counter, so that point counts. Here's your scoreboard. The gold team of Simpson and Sassin, 10. The purple team of Johnson and Perry, 10. Well, we have seen both bodies and insults flying in our first two events. Now we move on to our third. It's a 20th century marvel of steel and power. A game that employs the most basic of ancient weaponry in a modern-day game where the knights will go head-to-head. It's Catapult.
This event turns our arena into a minefield. The knights must catch these red balls fired from the catapult and then toss them through the ring of fire, while dodging these yellow fastballs being blasted at them by two giant slingshots. The knights can earn 50 or 25 points by successfully throwing the red balls from the marked scoring zones in this 60-second event.
The knights are entering the arena. The warriors have taken their places behind all of that weaponry. And of course, it will be Pyro who will kick things off by lighting the ring of fire. Pyro considers this his plaything. Pyro does it again. He's hot and he knows it, right? All right, let's set the lines. Chaos and Plague will be manning the catapult. Nightmare and Pyro behind the slingshots. While Brian and Michael get ready for the start, let's get the warrior perspective on Catapult.
Fuzzy little orb sails through the night. Can the pencil neck geeks catch it in flight? Nah.
Brian Simpson in gold, Michael Johnson in purple. We are ready for Catapult. Now the object is to grab that red ball as Johnson does. He's in the 50, he's gonna fling it, no good. That was a pretty bold move to start and he took the ball in the head. Simpson also throws and misses from 25. They are fighting for the same red ball. Look at Johnson ripping away from Simpson. Darts away from a 50, takes a ball in the head, shoots, yes! A 50, Simpson 2, yes! 50 to 50, two good moves by Simpson and Johnson. 35 seconds of counting. Brian System ducks low. He throws through the 50, got it! 100 to 50, 27 and counting. They both have balls, they're gonna shoot. There are red balls flying left and right. 22 and counting, it's 150 to 50. Michael Johnson in the 50, takes a shot to the arm. The ball's deflected. Simpson throws his long and wide. 12 seconds and counting. They are ferocious in their attack. Brian Simpson in the 50. Nightmare throws a gold bullet. It misses Simpson. 150 to 51 second left. Simpson can't get the handle on the ball, but a bunch of points and yes, a few bruises to boot. Simpson 150 to 50. He wins this event. These guys wouldn't give each other an inch. Look at this. In fact, they're joined at the hip like Siamese twins. Then they mirror each other. What is this, synchronized catapult?
Way to go, Brian. You picked up 150 points. Now, you guys were actually fighting for the ball. Anything went, huh?
Yeah, you got to go for it when it's up there. They only shoot a certain amount of balls. I got to get as many as I can.
All right, you picked up 50 points. Michael, the football background helped a little bit.
Yeah, but I still missed. I was waiting for those red balls. I didn't see enough of them, so I hung in the back, and I wanted more.
All right, our ladies are next. Wishing them luck, and we're going to head on up to the Fowler Tower. Joe?
And now the Lady Warriors will have their sights set on foiling any attempt that Cathy and Catherine make at zeroing in on the Ring of Fire. The Steel Maiden and Princess Malice are at the catapult. Venom and Lady Battleaxe are now manning the slingshots.
Cathy thinks she can sling some insults. Wait till she sees what I do with the slingshot. Yeah, come on.
I see that Lady Battleaxe remembers the insults that Cathy Perry laid on her. Battleaxe does not forget. Here's Cathy and Catherine. It really comes down to who's the most aggressive, who's the most willing to charge the 50-point danger zone. Well, folks, we're about to find out. 60 on the clock. Catapult is underway. They're going after every red ball they can, and that's the only way you can score. The gold balls just hurt you. The gold is Cathy Sassin. She shoots wide. Cathy Perry is also low. Perry is 2 inches taller. She's in the purple. That might help. Sassin up near the 50. Nobody's smacking her. The ball is missed. Well, I'll tell you what, she had a clear shot, picks up another one, it also misses. Cathy Perry ducks, shoots. No, just off the rim. 30 seconds and counting. Here comes Sassin in the 50. They are having a field day up close. Nobody's able to zoom in on them. Another shot off the rim. This one bounces through. Cathy Perry hits a 50. And now Sassin at the 25. Now the 50 takes a shot in the face. That had to affect her as she misses wide. Cathy Perry throws another 50. There are 7 seconds. 6, 5. And they're waiting on another red ball. Belongs to Sassin. She misses high at the goal zone. Perry hits for 25. A good effort as Cathy Perry pours on 125 points. Take another look. This event is a blast for the Warriors. Look at the fun they're having. And while the Warriors are having a blast, Catherine and Cathy are having a ball, or two, or three. So that was a bang-bang play, just that close, and Cathy Perry beats the gong by that much. She gets those extra 25, and she has given her Purple Knights the lead. Our score, the purple team of Johnson and Perry, 185. The Gold Knights of Simpson and Sassin, 160. Let me ask you something. Do you like falling helplessly from high places? Do you like getting pummeled by a bunch of bullies? Well, if you said yes to either of these two questions, then you're either weird or you're a warrior. And if you're a knight, then that's what our next event is all about. It's right behind me, and it's called the Volcano.
2 knights will attempt to scale this 30-foot meshed mountain. 4 caged warriors will be inside the volcano, waiting to erupt and ultimately disrupt the knights' brave climb to the top. There are 4 scoring zones worth 25, 50, 75, and 100 points for reaching the top. This is a 45-second event for the men and 1 minute for the ladies.
We talk about a tough event. Brian and Michael are in for a real pounding. Deep inside this dangerous mountain are nightmare, pyro, chaos, and plague.
Just wait till you see this. The purple and gold team are gonna be black and blue by the time we get through with them.
Oh, yes. Deep from inside the volcano. We're gonna be all over them like molten lava. What is it? What is it? Where'd they go?
The Knights are ready. You see Brian Simpson for the gold team, Michael Johnson for the purple. They are rigged with safety harnesses because if they fall, it's a long way down. 45 on the clock, and here we go. They start in the 25 zone. It is Plague who's going to be doing the pounding. His job is to just let them have it. And right now I can see that their lines are crossed. It's going to be important for the Warriors to get their strategy together. He's using too much of the arm and not enough of the pound. That's right. Use the pad. Am I actually rooting for the Warriors here? 22 seconds, he lets Simpson have it. There's Johnson, they're both in the 50-point zone. 16 and counting. I can see Plague trying to use his fists. Plague hanging on to the mesh mountain, trying to grab Simpson, pound him with his feet. Meanwhile, Johnson is headed for the 75. We have 4 seconds. Will they get to 75? Plague is climbing the rope with them. No, they do not make it to 75. They will both finish with 50 points. Okay, the ladies are about ready to make their climb. Inside the Tower of Doom, you have Lady Battleaxe, Venom, Steel Maiden, Princess Malice. They'll be trying to slow them down as they make their way to the top. There you see Cathy Sassin for the gold team and Cathy Perry for the purple. We are about ready to begin. We have a Catherine and a Cathy, but to the Warriors, they're both dead meat. They've got the same name as you see Princess Malice take a shot at Perry, then Sassin. She is leveling these 2 knights, but the good news for the Knights is they're still climbing the mountain. 35 feet of bad rope and a screaming warrior gone bad. Princess Malice screaming and kicking in the middle. Cathy Perry's in the 50, shooting for 75. 33 seconds and counting. Down goes the padding. It's Malice on a mano-to-mano, hand-to-hand contact. Cathy Sassin climbing on the left side. She's not even interested in talking to Sassin because Malice is all over Perry. They are duking it out, but look at Cathy Sassin. She's all alone, and you know she's headed for the top. 7 seconds. She's got to grab the flag for 100 points. 3, 2, 1. Got it! Princess Malice was too busy with Cathy Perry, while Cathy Sassin wins with 100. Take another look. Malice has a hold of Cathy's harness, but Cathy would like to grab hold of Malice's neck. She's not happy.
They have to cheat in order to win.
Now, was she holding you back?
Lisa, hang on just a second.
Wait a second, Joe.
I think Cathy has a point, and we do have a ruling coming from the Lord of Rules and Discipline. Let's go to him right now.
The Gold Knight reached the summit of the volcano and thus justly earned 100 points. However, because of the flagrant disregard of the rules of chivalry by the reprehensible Princess Malice, I also award the Purple Knight 100 points.
Now that's fair. I agree with that.
Oh my, Kathy Perry has made an enemy out of Lady Battle Axe and certainly now Princess Malice. And we have 4 more events to go. And we got a great one going. Look at this scoreboard, folks. The purple team of Johnson and Perry, 335. The gold team of Simpson and Sassin, 310. Welcome back to Knights and Warriors, and now the event everyone has been waiting for. It's fast, it's furious, it's ferocious, it's frightening, it's fun to watch. It's Roller Joust.
Equipped with inline skates, our knights will attempt to land 24 scoring rings while being chased by 2 warriors. For the first 15 seconds of this 45-second event, only the knights can use the inside lanes of the track. After that, it's a free-for-all. Each red ring is worth 10 points and the gold rings are worth 25 points. The event is over when a knight is tackled.
However, the knight keeps all of the points scored. Sound easy? I don't think so.
15 seconds, that's all the time we're giving these warriors. Then we're gonna take the inside lanes and carpet the warrior dome with their hides. Hey, Pearl, let's give him a break. It'll only kill him a little.
Okay, first up for the gold team is Brian Simpson. He will start from the center of the track. Pyro and Chaos are locked in on him like a couple of torpedoes. Everyone looks ready. 45 on the clock. Roller Joust is underway. I watched Simpson in the warm-ups. He's good at this. Look for him to rack up a lot of points. Oh, he blows a 25. That was an easy ring. He picks up 2 10s, another misses on the third, and trips himself up. He's proven me a liar. He does get another 25 for 45. There's no more warrior free zone, and he's going to be dead meat in just a moment. Pyro's on his tail. He does snatch a 25. He's kept away from Pyro, but he will be sandwiched by Chaos and Pyro. But not before he picks up 80 fat points. Here's your replay. Brian trips, whoops, then he exchanges some red rings for gold. That slip really cost him. Chaos says, we must get together sometime, huh? Crunch. Okay, Michael Johnson will now see how well he does against the Warriors on his run for the rings. He looks ready to go. We're underway. Remember, the Warriors cannot enter the X lane for the first 15 seconds. He can use that. Michael can use that as his escape route. He's got 35 points. Another 10 right there. Another one yet. It's 45, 55 and counting. A big 25. Got it. There's no Warrior free lane, so Pyro's going to chase him down. And the chase has begun. 23 and counting. Will he get it? He got another 25. He's got big points as he goes down at the 18-second mark. But count them, 115 points. An outstanding run for Michael Johnson. He picked up some big points, but ouch, he paid the price.
I just wanted to skate around as fast as I could and get as many donuts. I wasn't afraid of those guys. They couldn't hurt me, just take me down.
And that's just a smile on your face, Kathy.
He did an excellent job. I'm real proud of him. It's great.
Well, that's it for the guys. When we return, the ladies will strap on their blades and take a stab at the rings. And thanks to Michael Johnson, the purple team has vaulted into the lead. You see the score, 450 to 390. All right, while the Knights are catching their breath, let's check out the action in the Warrior Den.
Hey, damn. Have you seen my air guitar?
Yeah, it's over by my air drums.
Hey, thanks.
This is gonna be a long siege.
Welcome back to the second half of Knights and Warriors. You got your seatbelt strapped on? We got a great contest going on here. And the ladies are about to take on the rigors of Roller Joust right now. All right, first up for the gold team is Cathy Sassin. While she pursues the ring, she'll be stalked by Princess Malice and Steel Maiden.
Hey, Malice, what's the battle plan for these knights?
Well, first off, when you catch the little knights, you rip their knees off, you fillet their spines, and then you rearrange their faces.
Then is it okay to hurt them?
Well, I would insist, silly. Come on.
That's their battle plan. I wonder if Cathy Sassin is aware of it. Well, she is as ready as she'll ever be. 45 on the clock. Roller Joust, just about ready to start. Let's watch it together. She's in the Warrior free zone, and she has that for the first 15 seconds. There's a 10. Her team is down by 50. Now they're starting to bring it in. They're only down by 25. They're only down by 15. She's racking up some points. She uses the Warrior free zone perfectly. There's the end of the demilitarized zone. Everybody can go wherever they want. Another 25, yes! She met her match, but not before she scored 70 points. You could see it coming. Take another look. A decent run for Cathy Sassin, a disastrous run for Steel Maiden. She is injured when she goes one way, and look at this, her knee goes the other. Oh, we'll keep you posted. Sassin gets 2 gold rings, 2 red rings, and 1 Steel Maiden. So taking Maiden's place is that warrior right there, Venom, the vengeance of Venom. Cathy Perry is in the X. She'll have the warrior free zone for the first 15 seconds. 45 on the clock. Here we go. Remember, Perry and Malice do not like each other. And look at Malice slowed it down. You know there's going to be a confrontation. It was that bad breath comment. Perry's going to use the warrior free zone. She's got it for 1 more second. Then, oh, Heck's going to break loose. 35 points and counting. Here's a 25. Yes! That's 60 points. Here we go with the rip. No! Perry gets away from Malice. Venom's going to give chase. Perry isn't going to be able to get any rings, but she does nab a 10. This is a big getaway. The chase is on, and Venom off the bench comes in to bring Perry down, but not before she racked up extra points. Check it out. Malice looks more like she's playing tag. You're it. Cathy says, catch me if you can. Venom says, I can. Cathy Perry has definitely frustrated the Warriors, especially Princess Malice, and she has also given her purple team the lead. Take a look. Johnson and Perry, 530. The gold team of Simpson and Sassin, 460. We've got a good crowd ready for our next event, and this event does not require a whole lot of strength, but it does require Herculean strength of mind and precise timing. The game, Tug of Warriors. Here's Lisa to explain.
The object of this event is to pull the warrior off the swivel pedestal in 30 seconds or less. If the knight is successful, 100 points will be awarded. If both the knight and the warrior survive, the knight will be awarded 50 points.
This is another of our individual events with just the men competing. The gold team will go first. Brian Simpson is now being lifted to his pedestal. Cunning, timing, precise strategy. Those are the keys to toppling the likes of Pyro from his lofty but shaky pedestal. And we are underway. 27 seconds and counting. I have never seen Pyro lose. He has never lost Tug of Warriors. Brian Simpson is tall. He's got to keep that low center of gravity to hang in there, and it's not going to happen. Rule number 1, never show up a warrior at the Warrior Dome. Brian does just that. He goes down, but then in a surprise move, he pulls Pyro off the pedestal. That's a no-no. Pyro makes him pay for it.
Brian, what are you thinking trying to take on Pyro?
I figured I'm going down. I'm taking somebody with me. He just happened to be there.
You couldn't pay me enough money to be in Michael Johnson's shoes right now. Pyro is disturbed. Michael is cocky. We have 30 on the clock. Tug of Warriors underway. Watch Pyro. He's going to overreact because he's not a happy warrior. It's up to Johnson to keep his cool. Pyro could go down. Again, he's undefeated. He's never lost. He's down. Yes! You could see it in Pyro's face. He was disturbed, overconfident, overreacted, and down he went. That's 100 points from Michael Johnson. The first time a knight has ever defeated Pyro. Let's go down to Lisa and our victorious knight.
You did a great thing. Do you realize no one has done that yet on Knights and Warriors? You took him down.
He had to come in.
What are you feeling right now?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I figured he'd be pretty psyched after last time, but
Hey, Cathy, what do you think about this?
I think he's excellent. To pull him down and he's undefeated, he did an excellent job.
All right. Thank you guys very much. And let's see what's happening on the scoreboard. Joe.
Michael Johnson did something no other knight has ever done, and I'm not saying this is a blowout yet because it's not, but he's given his team a comfortable lead. The Purple Knights, 630. The Gold Knights, 460. They also get in each other's way a lot. Some people call this next event walk wrestling. Others call it the deep dish of doom. We call it the pit.
This tough event is played in a 25-foot bowl where the to stay on your feet while pushing your opponent down in one of the 4 score zones around the perimeter worth 25, 50, and 75 points. No points are scored in the red center zone.
Let me add a little clarification here. A knight is considered down if he or she falls on their seat, back, chest, or shoulders. Keep that in mind. And adding muscle to this madness will be all 4 warriors. Okay, Brian and Michael, they're going to be wearing this protective back, elbow, and knee, and headgear. Believe me, they're going to need it. Look at the warriors. They're already anxious to start rocking the pit. 45 on the clock. Michael Johnson in purple. Brian Simpson in gold. If you fall in the red, as Simpson just did, it does not count. You can see, though, that Johnson down in the 25. Simpson gets the 25, and his team is down by a lot of points, so he's got to score. Michael Johnson broke his ankle last year. Let's see if he is hesitant on that ankle. We have 24 seconds and counting. They're both stumbling back and forth. You would, too, if you were human. Stir fry. 18 seconds and counting. They're still in the red. Johnson is down. Another pin for Simpson. He's got 50 points with 10 seconds to go. Johnson picks up a fat 75. Simpson retaliates with a quick 75 of his own. We are down to just 3 seconds. It's 125 to 125. That'll do it. For a while, it looked like Brian Simpson was going to catch up for his gold team, but Michael Johnson rose to the occasion. Take another look. Some people call this walk wrestling. Brian and Michael getting stir-fried by the Warriors. It's amazing they even stay in the pit at all. Look at the Warriors move this thing. All right, on to the ladies. You can see our newest warrior, our Lady Warrior Raven, is being huddled up at this point with the male warriors. Now she joins the Lady Warriors at the pit. She is substituting for Steel Maiden, one of the more normal Lady Warriors, if you can say that. Speaking of normal, there's nothing abnormal about this event. Sassin and Perry are in the pit. The Lady Warriors will start rocking. The gold team down by 170 points, so Cathy Sassin had better get going quickly. She is the first to fall. That will only hurt her cause. 33 seconds and counting. Sassin in gold. Sassin using the pads, using her weight advantage. Yes, she gets a 75-point pin on Perry. Again, they fall left and right in the red zone, but there are no points scored in the red. We have 1 pin so far. 18 seconds, and that belonged, by the way, to Cathy Perry. Again, back and forth, down on their knees, their backsides, their fronts. They're all over the red zone, but you're not going to score any points there. 5 seconds. 4. They look like a couple of brawlers in a bar. 0. Nothing doing. So our Purple Knights have a 95-point lead. Hey, you can erase a 95-point lead like that as we go to our final event. Here's your scoreboard. The Purple Knights of Johnson and Perry, 755. The gold team of Simpson and Sassin, 660. Welcome back to the Warrior Dome. And Lisa, once again, it boils down to target onslaught, and this is really anybody's tournament.
Absolutely. We got a lot of angry knights on the floor, Joe. Everybody wants a chance. One more time at the Warriors. They're about to get it.
Yeah, great. And I'm up here in a tower right in their line of sight.
Hey, what about me? You're in a tower. I'm down here in the middle of it all.
The final event, Target Onslaught. It's played in 2 parts. The entire Warrior Dome is converted into a huge shooting gallery. In the first part, one teammate has 30 seconds to hit 6 floor targets. And the weapon of choice? This specially designed power crossbow. The archer will be trying to earn time rather than points. Starting with a minimum 30 seconds in the bank, each hit is worth an extra 5 seconds. 1 hit pushes the total to 35, 2 hits to 40 seconds, and so on. That total is then passed on to the shooter's teammate for the second half.
In the second part, the other teammate must hit the high-flying, onslaughting warriors as they zigzag their way toward the shooter. A warrior hit on the first slide is worth 150 points, second 100 points, and the last closest slide is worth 50 points.
The purple team of Michael Johnson and Cathy Perry will go first. They lead by just 95 points. Cathy has elected to shoot first. It looks like we're ready to start a target onslaught, and it is the left horse is the hot target. She has to hit the target to pick up 5 extra seconds for her partner. Another shot is just missed, 19 seconds and counting. She's shooting it, that's a yes. Now she's going for the sun with 13 seconds to go. Just a little high. You watch her adjust and hit this time. 10 seconds, bingo! She's got 2 targets. Going to the opposite side of the moon. 3 seconds to go. Yes! A great run for Cathy Perry. She picks up 3 targets hit. That means she's earned an extra 15 seconds for a partner. Michael Johnson will step to the power crossbow. The Warriors are ready to fly. 45 seconds on the clock. Hit as many as you can to increase the lead. Here we go, and there goes Pyro, one of the angry Warriors, along with Malice. He's shooting left and right. Quick reload, and it's just under the flag. Another shot is missed at the flag. Here's a 100. I thought it nipped Raven. Yes, it did. He got a 100-pointer on Raven. He does not hit Vengeance of Venom. Another shot sails high above the broadcast booth. He gets Chaos for 100 more. Here comes a wound zinging by me. A 50-point shot on Pyro is missed. Another shot tried. 200 and counting with 10 seconds to play. Did he get Malice? Just missing. 4 seconds to go. Another shot zings by the flag. He takes 2 on the flag, and he will finish with 200 points. Take a look at this. Michael wings the high-flying Raven on her maiden flight right there. And Chaos gets it on his haunches. Oh, this is it. The gold team of Cathy Sassin and Brian Simpson will now try to take the lead and win this tournament. Remember, they need 295 just to tie. Are you ready? Target onslaught is underway. The right horse is the first target. She quickly starts to shoot, and she hits it. A good move with 22 seconds and counting. Yes, on the dragon. That's 2 and counting. Going for the moon. 17 seconds. A quick reload. She's just a little high. Reset, resight, misses again. Simpson is the one loading. Sassin is the one shooting. She's hit a little stumbling block here. She's missing on the moon. Another shot. No, sir. 1 more to go. It's low. Could she get 1 more up? No. She ends up with 2 targets. And that means her partner will have 10 extra seconds, a total of 40 seconds. Brian Simpson goes to the power crossbow. They need 295 to tie. The Warriors are ready. Count it out with me. Let's see if they can win the tournament. Here come the Warriors, zigzagging across. He wants 100 and doesn't get it. Shooting for Pyro at 100, does not get it. He needs 295, so a 300 would win it. Way back in the back rail at Vengeance. No, Venom is getting by again. Chaos in the 100. Oh, the power crossbow fails him. It is another shot taken and missed. There are 12 seconds to go. It's a hit. Battle Axe is hit. That's a 150. You know they need more where that came from. He's going to keep shooting at the back rail. Now he tries a shot at Pyro for 50. He's got to go for the 150, running out of time. That's going to do it. 150 points, not enough. So Cathy Perry and Michael Johnson are our winners, and the tournament ends for Sassin and Simpson. It was just a matter of too little, too late. He could have used a pair of battle axes. That team was 1 bullseye away from winning, but our congratulations do go to Michael Johnson and Cathy Perry. You are on your way to the face-off round and 1 step closer to those grand prizes in the Royal Finals. Now we turn our attention to the center of the arena, where Michael and Cathy will receive their awards from the Lord of Rules and Discipline.
Michael Johnson and Cathy Perry, you have conquered the mighty Warriors and your most worthy opponents. In the next tournament, 2 more teams shall vie for knighthood, and you, brave souls, have earned the right to face off with the winners. My profound felicitations and the best wishes of your most ardent fans. Give a big hurrah for the team of Michael Johnson and Cathy Perry.
Cathy Perry and Michael Johnson, enjoy the moment. Cathy's kids are loving it. Hey, but they're not the youngest fans here at the Warrior Dome. 8-week-old Presley Ann Fowler, my little daughter, and she says, Lisa, that she loved tonight's matchup.
So did I. So close. 1 shot and the gold team could be the winner.
Now, I'm concerned about Presley, though. She's wearing a Warrior outfit. Look at this baby battle axe.
Her belly is at 8 weeks.
Did you see that? We're going to have to work on her.
Definitely.
All right, we're going to try this again next week, okay? Hey, baby battle axe, you going to be here for us?
Yeah.
Oh, she can talk, too. For Lisa Canning, Baby Battle Axe, and this crowd, thank you for watching. We'll see you next week on Knights and Warriors. Bye.